There is so much shit that we have to deal with as an actor. Well, as a person in general, there's just a lot of shit, right? There's good shit, there's bad shit, there's shit in the middle. It's just a shit storm, really. So, what do we do when there's so much shit? Like, it can be overwhelming, right? Like, and a fair warning, this is going to be a shitty episode, apparently. So I do apologize if you don't like the sailor language of mine that I have, but I'm a sailor. I'm also a mermaid, so it makes sense, right? But I'll try to keep it PG, I promise. Okay, so in today's episode, we are talking about what? Yeah, shit. What do you do when you just step in a big old pile of shit? What do you do? No, I'm asking you, like, what do you do? Naturally, you probably would wipe it off immediately. Like, you take your shoe and you just, oh, disgusting. And you wipe it off on the concrete, right? Or grass or whatever you have available. You wipe that off. But what happens when you just keep getting piles of shit just stacked up one upon another? And this shit can be anything, really. It can be you are stressed out because you have to film this project and you have to memorize these lines and you have to audition for this project and you have to, oh crap, you have to worry about that one doctor's appointment that you had, and you have to mix life shit in with the acting shit, and in all of that, things can blow up, right? Like, it can be anything. It can be maybe something fell through and you're no longer a part of a project, or you're working so hard on one thing and you get derailed and you have to start all over and make it fresh. It's just one thing after another. Maybe you have a client who is trying to hassle you for work that was not specified in the contract. So they're trying to get more out of you than what they paid for, and they're trying to be sneaky about it. So that's more shit that you have to deal with, and you don't know how to function because eventually there's so much pile up that you can explode. Literally, you can just explode. So what do you do? I would say it's time to embrace the shit. Embrace it. It's gonna happen regardless. There's always gonna be a bad circumstance or something that happens that will cause your stress level to go up, whether you are on a set and you're dealing with one thing and somebody throws you a curveball and you have to completely shift gears and go into another situation. You got to embrace it and just go with the flow. Because the cool thing about the shitstorms is that they're so random and you never know what's going to happen. And why is that so cool? Because when you don't know what's going to happen, that's when greatness happens. You just have to keep going with the flow, wiping that shit aside, pushing it away, and just going with it. Because you can wash off your shoe, no problem. It's easy enough. Like, it'll go away, and you'll get through it. So, no matter where you are at right now, and no matter what you're going through right now, whether it is in life, on set, in your booth, wherever, workplace, I don't care. Whatever the situation, just remember that you'll get through it. This shit's not gonna stick. But in those moments where you are in the shitty situations, just think about getting out of it. How you can get out of it and turning this is such a weird episode. And you gotta turn that shit around. That's what you gotta do. I mean, that's really all there is to it. Oh man. You know, side note, I say some weird shit. I do. And I own that. But sometimes I listen to myself and I got no words. So I'm gonna cut this right now because I'm pretty sure I've said shit like 1,000 times in this episode already. And I don't want you to I don't want you to say, man, that was a shitty episode. Even though, technically it is, because I'm throwing it all over the walls right now, right? But at the end of the day, I just thought of that, like, what do I do when I get in like just shitty situations? I embrace it. And I wanted to push you to embrace the shit too, because I mean, it's life. And sometimes we're just given a shitty hand and we got to roll with it. And remember that you can handle anything that comes your way. No matter if it is like, if you feel like you can't get out of the situation, there's help. There's help out there. You can reach out to friends, family members who support you and love you. And heck, you can reach out to me. I support you. And, you just have to keep reminding yourself that it'll pass. It'll pass. And no matter what, this is happening to you for a reason. And you have to learn something from this experience. It's only going to help you grow. So embrace that shit. And just continue to do what you're doing and be the amazing actor and performer that you are. And yeah, just embrace that shit. All right. Well, with that said, I'm going to wrap up this episode. Super short, sweet, to the point, and shitty shitter since it is. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this shitty episode. Because I did. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share this episode with your friends so more actors and people who want to level up their mindset can find this awesome show and be with us on this journey to level up our minds and take it one day at a time together, no matter the shittiness that awaits. All right. Well, I'll catch you later. Have a great day. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you next time.